LMPD and MetroSafe, they're now facing a new lawsuit accused of failing a domestic violence victim.
Attorneys representing the woman say the agency's alleged failures allowed their client to be brutalized by her then boyfriend over the course of 3 hours.
Next Wave News troubleshooter Alina Noakes tells us the agency's responsible leaves more questions than answers.
This is actually a case we've been looking into. Records we've obtained show a clear gap in officers' response and a glaring lack of detail, including why officers knew the suspected abuser was violating a protective warrant but failed to act.
In this situation, there's no discretion. This wasn't a judgment call. It was, you shall do this, and people didn't do their job.
In a lawsuit filed for their client, Donna Stuckenborg, attorney David Barber alleges that's exactly what LMPD and MetroSafe failed to do to stop her assault. While inside her Clifton apartment on January 12, 2023, Stuckenborg alleges she was brutally assaulted by Richard Scott Gregory, currently facing a number of charges in this case. But it would be hours until officers responded to calls of the assault and a full day before Gregory was arrested.
There's no explanation for why somebody doesn't show up on a call that came in at just after 6 p.m. until about 9:30 while a woman's being tortured in her own apartment.
MetroSafe call logs we received through an open records request show a 911 call from neighbors came into dispatch at 6:13 p.m. Comments detailing an argument and possible involvement of weapons and alcohol. The logs indicate units are dispatched at 6:27 p.m., but just 2 minutes later, they clear the call without ever going to the scene. 3 hours later, officers knock on the victim's door. She comes out to meet them, her face swollen and bloodied, crying as she tells them. Call logs indicate Gregory barricaded himself inside the apartment, not answering any of the calls to come out.
Metro Police Department, I need you to come out with your hands up.
But what happens after has left Barber scratching his head.
They say we've got him in the apartment. He's committed multiple violent offenses. He's a shall arrest person, okay? Not a judgment call. He's somebody, our own rules say we're supposed to arrest right now. We can't leave until he's in custody. And then they document that they got an order to stand down by an unidentified commanding officer.
Officers didn't arrest him until the next day when he was still inside her Clifton apartment. That order, Barber alleges, is in direct violation of LMPD's standard operating procedure and of state law. Gregory was in direct violation of a protective order.
Barber alleges officers knew about the protective order when the first call came through that evening just after 6. Many of the records in this case, Barber says he knows exist in the criminal case, but has been refused access to. We have reached out to LMPD, MetroSafe, and the mayor's office for comment. LMPD's statement is in this story on our website. Alina Noakes, Wave News.
Wow. All right. Thank you.